Whew. Welcome, welcome. Boo. Why boo? Oh, you did scare me. Fucking got me good, you did. Approves of the stream and wishes for more gun. Thank you, Luthor. Thank you, Explorer. Might be some time before we get guns. Or rather, before I use the guns. If I ever use the guns. Yeah, that's good enough. Eldritch today, are we? Indeed. But the little camera turned on without me having to turn off OBS and then turn it back on and then unplug the camera and then plug it back in and then pray to our Lord and Savior before it deigned to work. So, you know, that you get to see my mug in the corner. Rick's Calamity, got anything else? You know, there's a couple other things. Should do a backflip for $100. Look. No. You know, I was thinking that the other day. Because, you know, I know some people do, like, stream donation goals and shit. And, among other reasons, we're gonna, I don't know what that is. I don't wanna find out. We're going down here. But, you know, some people do it just, you know, fun, something to do. I was like, you know, it does seem kind of fun, but on the one hand, mostly I don't know what I could possibly provide in exchange for that money, so I don't want to ask for stuff and be like, yeah, you know, give me money. Oh, what are you going to do for the money? What do you mean, what am I going to do for it? Give me money. I'm afraid the only things I came up with were drink heavily and threaten to remove my shirt. Is it a stand? It might be a stand. You have a thick, long beard for whatever reason. I have before. Don't at the moment. It's currently in the stage of the beard's not done cooking yet, so neck beard is what I have. Drink and then do a backflip. That's a nice trick. I'm not doing a backflip. I like my spine in, you know, as little pieces as it's designed to be in. I don't need more vertebrae. And if I did a backflip, that'd be an excellent way to get more vertebrae. Like blue hair girl peak? Dude, fucking blue hair girl is peak. Planning to do today in Terraria? Well, we might not be playing Terraria for very long, not because I don't want to play it. I love this game, but because, you see, this character, for a brief moment, had about 200 hearts. You know, probably more, probably like 260. I found a couple heart crystals. and then the game crashed on me and reset like a day's worth of progress. In-game Terraria day, but, you know, still. So, you know, that did hurt a little bit. What was that anime? I don't know, Stars Above anime. Or Giant Slayer Metech. I blame my addiction on you instead of Vampire Slayer, damn you. Look, I'm not gonna apologize for getting you into that. It stole all Heart's cringe. It didn't, I don't think it technically stole them. I think it just reset them in the world, which is a different level of aggravating. Not quite as bad. Unless I get back to wherever I was. Which I don't remember where I dug down, by the way. This, I'm just, you know, we're just doing it here. That's silver? Right. Sand. This is going to require me to be very careful. Because that. Yeah, could have been better, could have been worse. Use the block replace feature. I don't remember how to do that. Mod do you have on? I have Stars Above, Calamity, JoJo mod, Dragon Ball mod. I think there's a Ruby Weapons mod somewhere in here. I think that about covers all the basics. Alright. I don't remember what the block replacement feature is, so we're not going to use it. What's your favorite mod? I like the Dragon Ball Z mod. Shooting a Kamehameha at the Eye of Cthulhu never ceases to be fun. Mandick's Tunnel, man happy. It doesn't take much. What's that? I'm sorry I asked. Maybe we're gonna go see what's this way. I don't want to go that way. Looks like it blows. Asking for a meme. That's a bad sign. DJ Beast is cooking memes. That's worrying. Certainly don't need all of this lead, but gonna need an anvil. Favorite boss from Calamity? It's been a while since I played, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember them very well. We're just gonna go home. Don't know what most of this garbage is, so we're just gonna, you know, get rid of it. And then, you know, somewhere like this way was where I was mining. I think it was farther off. But in the interest of not remembering where that is, we're going to grind key crystals. And the time-honored Terraria tradition of going beneath a hole and having something throw bricks at people. Pillow White Stripe. I didn't even think of that. I always thought it was more of a Power Ranger. Brought something up before this. Yeah, I didn't have, you know, like, for any goals, though, I couldn't come up with anything, and I don't want to just, I have no goal set, so I'm not going to do it, more or less. I don't quite think, you know, like, I'll hold to it. I think I'm a pretty solid 5 out of 10, you know? I don't think that's enough to make getting naked a sub-goal. How many dogs do you have? 3. Athena. It's Athena, Jazz, and Casey. It's more of a threat than anything. You're tied to my eyes. You're too sweet. You're too kind. 10 if you had a working pancreas. Man, I can live with 8 out of 10. DJ Beast, a solid 6. You know, I think that answer I appreciate the most because you know it's honest. You know, 6 is one above average. I can live with a 6.9. Alright, well, that's my new favorite answer. I'm sorry, but funny sex number. Anchor's face reveal. I've done that forever ago. That's when I was eating horrible hot wings. You know, the first 5 of the hot wings challenges, like, right? Those are actually pretty good. Starting at number 6, you know, they have the potential to just be, the flavor is just ouch. Look, 1 and 2 are just like, not really a hot sauce. 3 is when it's like, alright, a little kick to it, but, you know, I'm enjoying the flavor. Same with 4 and 5, just, you know, more of a moderate kick. And then you get to 6 and up. And they stop trying to taste good and just start trying to hurt you. Sex number, make brain spike. Goals of the stream. Not crash. That'd be good. If Terraria crashes, probably gonna play something else. But if it doesn't crash, I'd like to get to the Eye of Cthulhu. You know, beat it. This is on expert mode. Heck, let me... No. Dragon Ball Terraria Wiki. Pardon me, I'm doing the oldest Terraria tradition of checking the wiki to see what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, I need to beat Skeletron. The eye comes first. Acquire blue cheese. Blue cheese fucks. Terraria crash, need a new device. It's not crashing because my computer sucks. It's crashing because it's modded to hell. Not even really to hell. There's like 6 mods. 12. But the Calamity mod is one of those mods that should really just, you know, be a game. As is Stars Above, Half-Life Stream 1. I've got words that no one's gonna like. I've never played Half-Life 1, and I've never completed 2. Hmm. If you spam the razor, the middle mouse button, your mouse DPI shows up on screen. That's neat. Get him. Crimson, get him. Alright, so that's not where I went down. No, that is where I just went down. I think... Energy core, what the fuck are you? Don't care. That's technically better. This might be where I started digging down. Looks vaguely... No, I went this way. Oh yeah, hey, I remember, because there was this house here. I don't really care for the lead bars, but we'll take them. Shine potion. Haven't found myself a nice, handy, fucking, what do you call them? Thing. Magic mirror yet, so. Bombs, gun. Silver bars, that's actually incredibly nice. Arms dealers here. I'll steal this guy's loom. Nice wicker chair you've got there behind you. Yeah, thank you very much. That's what I used to paint. I don't remember at what point I just dug down is the problem. Do I do it over here? No, this is a bit... There's silver here, we'll do it here. Let's explore, let's go gun. We got a gun. I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I'm going to sell it to that man, in fact, the moment I get home. Be more of scrolls content, eventually. Sorry if that's an unsatisfying answer, but I will give the same answer most of the time unless a video is like actively being worked on, which is eventually. Love your work, thank you. Sorry for calling it the cuck share. It's okay, you know, it isn't a cuck share, but the joke is right there. I can't blame you for making it. You know? Your DVD in your 6 inventory slot? No, it's a spatial disc, which summons a waifu. Which, when I start defeating bosses, it'll, you know, grant me new abilities and stuff, but, I haven't done that yet. And, it looks like the screen is stuck. Alright. Sounds the same. What? Favorite game? Favorite game ever? I don't think I can give you one answer on that, right? Because I play different games in different moods. I mean, Halo 3 is definitely, and Reach, definitely up there. For the sake of that top 5 list not just being mostly the Halo games, we'll say Reach. Right? How many elves you sim for besides every Thalmor for even more Renal? Alright, well, kill Thalmor. Teclis. To quote myself, on that lovely episode of Astartes Anonymous, you put me and Teclis in a room together, one of us is coming out pregnant. Total Warhammer's up there, not gonna lie. Very fun games. Or game, really. Yes, I know there's 3 of them. They're also kind of the same game. Gross? Now, you're not wrong. That is a bit of a foul sentence. In Drunken Cow now 13. Messy bed. Thank you for the 2 CA. It is in fact a messy bed. That nearly took my head off. But also, right? Consider this. Well, first you consider this, that it's my bed. Yeah? You see, it's made. Is it made well? Maybe, you know, could be made better. But it's made. And, as for gross, you came here. No one made you come to this stream. You chose to. You know, it's appreciated, but sometimes I might want to just say some pretty out-of-pocket shit. Like I'd like to get Techna's boy pregnant. You know, if you're not a fan of that, you don't need to stay. It's appreciated if you do, but you know, sometimes words that never need to be uttered are gonna be uttered, right? Good super chat with the real cruiser of your choice of gay, and definitely not because he is in Warhammer, Total War 2 and 3. I'm sure there's no bias in that one at all. Like, I'm sure that's completely for the artistic merit. Oh, would you look at that? Cow, 13. Thank you for the 5. I say that because a lot of people in the Lore Crimes chat talk about your bed, so I wanted to. You know, that's fair. I don't know why my bed is the source of so much endless content, but it is. Dude, mace? Straight up double my damage? Ow, oh, what the fuck were you? King Crimson, please get him. Alright, now, as a result of, you know, mods, I'm sure those potions... I'm sure. They are, you know, very lovely stuff to make in vanilla, but... I have a stand. Dragon Ball bullshit. I neither care nor need to care for... The fuck are you? Oh. That's a whoopee cushion. Mining pants? Not great, but hey, increased mining speed right now? I kind of fuck with that. Big reason you chose King Crimson? I didn't choose. When you start the game, you talk to... Well, you build a house, and then when Jotaro moves in, he gives you an arrow, and then you stab yourself with it. And you get a random stand. I would have preferred the world, but I'm not mad at King Crimson. There were better choices, in my humble opinion, but there were also much worse choices. Mushroom torch. I'm good. Oh, fucking... I hate this place. Oh, no, not him. Is he streaming or you could be the... Oh, man. I was gonna say, thank you for that sentence. I'm glad I waited till you read all of it. I think I'm good on being the next Dr. Disrespect, you know? I feel like for a variety of reasons, both moral and, moral and business reasons, chiefly the moral ones, I would not like to be the next Doc. I don't remember what those fairies mean. A week after calling Mo, he beat the allegations. Well, you know, that's true. Mo has beaten the allegations. You know, when you're right, you're right. Do I still want to be Mo? Not really, but, you know. There's worse characters to be than Mo now. No, I'm gonna need so many more hearts than I have presently. Alright, let's see what the fairy wants. I'm not going up there. Name is Dr. Disrespect isn't even a doctor. No, but he is a kitty diddler. Is that a doctor? Not in the slightest, but it's disrespectful. Your thoughts on cocaine addiction? I mean, I guess out of all the possible ones, it's probably, you know, the most fun. Probably shouldn't do it, but, you know, it's better than meth. So, you know, it's, you know, you give and you take. Like in that case, you give someone money for cocaine, and then they give you cocaine. It's supply and demand, right? No, I'm going to use those and see what happens. I don't want the mushrooms. You can build a revolver. Oh, that's, I guess, a very convenient way to get guns. What is this? Why is this so strong? Why is there an axe with 100% power? It's probably actually not that impressive, if I'm remembering correctly. That's pretty good, though. And again, I'm going to be able to fly relatively. Hello from Brazil. Hello from America. You know, one of the shithole of Chicago. What do we have in Chicago? The bean. The bean's pretty cool. I'm not gonna knock the bean. The guy who made the bean is a dickhead, but you know, the bean itself, solid stuff. Pretty good. Guns. Thank you, Explorer. Yes, there are guns here. It's you've not told a lie. No, man, those are guns. That's a gun. Mini Shark. It's a pretty good gun. If I intended on using it, you know, that very good gun, one might even say. Fortunately, I'm not. I don't have the intent, the desire, the need to use it. Set bonus. Oh, hey. I forgot. Is it a Calamity that gives all, like, the early tier 1, like, or pre-hard mode armor, stuff like that? Explorer 5, again. Use gun. Look. I can do this. Why would I use gun? Would you rather join a Snow No Draw or a chance to meet Marathi? The second one, please. I'd like to meet Marathi. For the reasons of exactly what you're thinking. I'm not going to lie to you. Why do you want to meet Marathi? You know why. Don't be coy. We'll put, like, soul garbage up here. Explore 10. Use gun. Thank you for that. I don't plan on using gun. Meet Barathi. Yeah, you know what? You can say it however you want. Whatever dark elf magic would happening, someone's gonna be inside someone. Right? Universe that you would like to go to? I'd like to visit Battletech so I can go to Canopus and watch people get Pruno. No, they get murdered for sport on Solaris. Canopus, is just the hedonism world. We do. We have places to be. Man, that's, that teleportation is edging by death. I'm planning on using gun. When you have the power of Dragon Ball Z and King Crimson, why would you use a gun? Right? I don't... This is somewhat... That's a turret. I don't... What is this? Alright, you know, I'm not wanted here, and that's fine, right? Nothing's for everyone. You know, it's set boundaries. I respect those boundaries. Happy Canada Day? Happy America Day. It's one of the labs. That's, yeah, I remember it now. Fuck it. Give me more gold, give me torches, give me recall potions, give me fun adventure potions. Where are we gonna end up? Who knows? Hopefully somewhere with more heart crystals. That's a lot of gold. Almost American Day. Almost. It's almost American Day. It's almost Canada Day. Dude, say what you want about the British, but they are the #1 exporter of Independence Days on the planet. And you know, there's something to be said for that. Manson, what are we going to do about how the Stormcore Rebellion is a Thalmor PSYOP? Thank you for the 5. When is that happening? I don't think I have anything to add to that conversation. I'm going to be honest. Are you wrong? No. The opposite. The problem is, you know, I just don't have anything to add to that bit of lore. So yeah, it is. Could probably say something funny about it, but I don't think a whole video about it's really going to help PSYOP. He did say PSYOP, but, you know, thank you for the 5, so it's okay. I don't English very goodly, so I'm not, you know, gonna make fun of someone for it. Especially someone who just, you know, donated. That'd be a little crude, a little rude, when you think. People Missed the message in Skyrim. Yeah, you know, it's pretty clearly in, like, the main quest, right? You find the document in the Thalmor embassy. Right there, we're like, yeah, you keep giving the Stormcloaks arms and armor, because the more they fight the Empire, the more, you know, both sides are going to be weakened. And then you get people who go, yeah, but, like, Stormcloak's still good. No. Stormcloak's not good. Nice Noida stream? Hell yeah, man. I should play Noida. What the cinnamon toast fuck? Thank you for the 10. Elves are absolute trash. Necrons are better. Keep up the good work. I mean, we're just talking about the Elder Scrolls, so in that context, I agree. The only good Myr is a dead one. Necrons are cool too, you know? I'm not gonna say they're not. Trazen's pretty fucking great. Imhotep, also pretty great. Silent King. The 3 sentences we have about him are pretty great. Better video ideas. Star Trek and Warhammer 40k. Something we talked about it in the Astartes Anonymous very briefly, actually. I regret to inform you that that's a lot less close than you might think, from my understanding of Star Trek, and it's not close in 40k's favor. I don't know what I did to deserve that. I'm not a fan of what just happened. Video idea, do cocaine? I don't... Now, am I opposed to that for, you know, moral reasons? Legally, no. Legally, yes. I fucked that up. I don't think, you know, my channel would survive that, right? I have the Demolitionist, right? I do. He's living in the spawn house. Like, it's not a case of, you know... Maybe I should stop talking about doing coke on stream. I feel like there's wiser ideas than that. I mean, I guess I'll put the will to escape in there. Reason not using guns? Kamehameha, that's why. Stream on a TV and a laptop? Bro is double fisting the views. Double fisting my voice. We're going on an adventure again. That was a danger sense potion. I don't want to be in the jungle. This is actually, like, probably the last place I would like to be. Short of hell. Ideas to stop talking and start snorting. Look. Yes. But no. There's probably, you know, a heart crystal somewhere in the jungle, right? They spawn here reasonably often. Which way am I? Alright, I need to run right and grab a book, because books are how you learn how to fly. True in real life, too. You want to fly? Grab a book. Mix it with, Red Bull and Coke. For legal reasons, I'm lying to you. Oh, hey, the furry's here. Okay. Please have enough for the boots. Thank God. What's the set bonus for this? 3 defense, some damage reduction. Get some gold when I kill fella. Alright, you know, this is what the furry is here. Look at it. Look. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I'm just saying it how it is. There's a lot of pretty abominable things this stream. I'm going to continue it. For example, plap, plap, plap. Get pregnant, get pregnant. 5 a.m. stream, damn, it's 9:12 at night. It might be 5 a.m. for you, but something I implore you to consider is that whatever time zone I'm in is the only one that actually matters, right? Which, you know, made a meme. Alright. Oh, I see it now. There is a... Listen. Obligations meant that image needs to exist, alright? Explorer 10, thank you. Vlad and Elizabeth von Karstein lore video. It's not a bad idea. You're not wrong. And not the one who ruined everything von Karstein. Vlad will also get his video eventually. I was actually thinking about starting that one soon. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it is going to be soon, but in the pile of eventualities that is, you know, my upload schedule, that's one of the sooner eventualities. The old one, I sent the new one. Oh yeah, that's a banger right there. Oh man, that's... Alright, now, I'm not a fan of the low and curve body pillow. You know, Marathi and Alariel on my bed with Teclis over them. I wish I would have a dream about that. And the Trapper body pillow, you know, that's funny. What are your thoughts on Lorebeards insisting Vlad and Manfred were gay lovers? Pretty funny. That sentence does kind of drive me to, you know, violent rage, but funny. Right? And I think that's kind of that sums up my view on, you know, memes like that. Lying about a meme is funny because it's a meme. Is it funny? Well, that's all the reason it needs to exist. The Muffin Man! Oh, good. The ground here is uncircumcised. Make you me easier than most? Yeah, probably. You know, what really helps in that matter more than anything is that my head is like a mathematically perfect sphere. Like if you rip my head off, you know, smooth down the neck a bit, and took me to a bowling alley, you could probably bowl pretty well. I think is your best video you ever made so far. I'm gonna go with my favorite, because I generally don't know a best video. It's probably just the Human Covenant War video. I got to talk about Halo. It proved I could talk about Halo and non, strictly speaking, tabletop game settings on a somewhat regular basis, because that video is, I think, my 5th best performing, which is nuts to me. No, you're a mini-boss. No, that's a boss. Yeah, but, probably that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Andy, Remser did a pretty good reading for it. That was fun. Better beat Luther Harkon. Explore. I did like the Luther Harkon video. But you need to understand, I don't know if that one can ever be in the running. Not because of Luthor. Because I have to talk about Luther's end-time fate. Right? And I don't need to tell you that, he got done dirty. Crimson or Corruption? I prefer Corruption. But I set it to random and let the fates, decide where we were going. Look, Explorer, like I said, it's not Luther's fault. It's the writing of the End Times' fault that's not my favorite video. Can't spell? That's fine. All you did was add an extra N to the end of Corruption. It's not like you fucked it up. Least favorite end times. Does he have a P.O. box? I've got to be honest. I forgot my P.O. box. I've got one. I don't know if it's up. I don't know if I have it on auto renewal. I should probably actually check that out, because I don't know what it's actually there. Least favorite end times book. Probably Archaon, because it's when they blew up the world. About his glorious end, at least he went down fight. He did, unlike Mr. Spree. Listen. Don't throw Gelt under the bus. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Like, foul play. You didn't need that. You didn't need to do that. Gelt did, quite frankly... No, he did do some he did do a couple things wrong. But in that book... He did no wrong. He tried to save the world. All he did wrong. What is this potion? I'm gonna drink it because I don't give a shit. 45-minute duration. Okay. Gelt did things. Look, all he did was a little bit of necromancy, a little bit of attacking Vulcan, but I wager, that's... He thought it was the Changeling, right? He had good reasoning, and the necromancy helped with the Auric Bastion. Took me a minute to remember that name, right? So it wasn't like, Gelt was not cooking a little bit. End times best lore. Who hurt you? No, maybe no, that's pretty horrible. Who hurt you? And how badly? Clearly, pretty badly, but how badly? Sometimes I'm gonna open my mouth, right? It's streaming. It's kind of an obligation to, you know, be mildly entertaining. I don't need to be that entertaining. I need to be more entertaining than anything else you could potentially be watching or doing. Which, I mean, if you have a very exciting life, that's quite difficult. But, you know, not necessarily. And I think these are words I could say. This is a sentence that could leave my mouth. No, I don't think. The sentence pops up, and then I think, and I'm like, you know, maybe we leave that one in the oven. So, the funniest thing I feel about the Dragon Ball Z mod is that it provides the best possible way to scout more caves. This fucking laser beam. I wanted to be before YouTube. I wanted to be a teacher, and then I got to student teaching, which is, for the uninitiated, teaching, but they don't pay you. And I did that. And then I decided that if I had to do that for the rest of my life, I was probably going to hang myself. So, I didn't. And then I was going to be a nurse briefly. That one ended not because, you know, anything happened with it. I was like, yeah, this... alright. Anyways... that ended not because, you know, I was like, this sucks, I'm gonna hate it. More so just because, like, I got very lucky and YouTube took off. If I had to do something outside of YouTube, this generation is cooked. It was public school. There were some... What is a nice way to put this? There were some students in that that I taught that themselves you know, maybe they weren't ready to leave third grade. Now, you might think that's rude, and you know, it kind of is. I'm not gonna say that isn't a little bit mean of me to say. But when I asked them, a freshman in high school, so not someone who's, you know, like, absurdly young to know this kind of stuff, when I asked them, hey, can you point to France on a map for me? It's right by England, the island nation. So in this map of Europe, point to France that's right by the only island you can really see. And then they point to Russia. And, I mean, maybe, I don't, that hurt me a little bit on the inside. Kira's playing Hearts of Iron 4. I'm happy I kicked my Hearts of Iron 4 addiction. I'm very proud. Every now and then, you know, I'm tempted to relapse, but I've held strong. Harvard kids were asked to point to the map, but they pointed to Canada. Now, I have a friend who went to Harvard. You know, he's a very smart man. I respect him greatly. Is there a chance that they were just fucking with the people? Because, right? Because if they, like, you know, had put money into a pot and were like, alright, name, you know, where is South Africa? And then they named Canada, that'd be goofy. But if someone said, you know, here's $50 to point to South Africa on a map, it could be kind of funny to fuck with that guy, you know? I'm probably giving them too much credit on that one, though. School from Legally Blonde is a real play. It's shocking to learn that. I was pretty surprised when I learned it too. So here's 50 if you get it right. You know, even saying that, if you think losing out on $50 for a stupid joke like that is funny, you probably are actually just stupid, so. Yeah, no, never mind. I take back what I said. They're just fucking dumb. And have you beaten the pirates already? The Terraria Pirate Invasion? I've not. This is pre-hard mode. I haven't beaten the Eye of Cthulhu yet. There's some... Yeah, I think now, if/when, you know, this isn't quite enough to provide, which I'm very blessed right now to be able to say it is, and it does, which I am eternally grateful for. But if not this, I'll probably just get a quiet job working some inconsequential government office or other. Yeah. I don't need an excessive amount of money to... I need, you know, health insurance. That one's non-negotiable, but... Government job could probably do that. Would be a blight on the taxpayer? I would. I hate everything. What is this? Dead man's sweater. Is that a reference to something? He's from the government and he's here to help. Yeah, there's few things more terrifying than that sentence. I'll drink a mining potion. Not taking it with me, but I'll drink it. Oh, good. More heart crystals. You want to work at the government? No, I don't want to work in the government, but I feel it would be a simple enough job that, you know. Can my real answer be trophy husband? Look, I'm just saying, niche internet micro-celebrity. You know, 10 different forms of autistic. I think I'd be a pretty good trophy husband. Right? As we've discussed, a solid 6 out of 10. And, you know, just to up the ante, I'm willing to guarantee at least a mediocre wienering. And it'd be a good one, but it won't be bad. Like, I can hit the heights of mediocre. You know, truly a catch, if I do say so myself. Won't be great, won't be subpar. It'll be par. You know, 6 years, 7. The number's slowly increasing. You know, I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, it's not good, not bad, par, adequate. Call friends, live stream one? Probably eventually. Behold my ever-present answer. It's not a lie. Like, eventually will eventually happen. Just, you know, when will eventually happen? Eventually. I'm going that way. Gears of War 8 trailer. Now, you might all be about to beat me to death. I've never really liked Gears of War. I've not played it much. I've never desired to play it much. Gears of War was never my thing. Should we stream again? I do need to do that. It will probably just be the Nagash stream again, because Luthor Harkon's in it. So that's like 2 for 1 right there, yeah? Find your way to TN, train trip on me. Alright. I'm assuming that means Tennessee. Fuck it. Never been to a shooting range, but that's not for any moral reasons. Just don't own one. Hitting on Space Marine 2. I would say that Space Marine 1 was a solid 7 out of 10 game. And I don't mean that negatively. I mean that in the sense of, look, you know, you got what you came for. A couple hours killing some orcs and demons. Good. The multiplayer could have been better, but I don't think it was bad. I think they messed up proper ways to search for games, and that lowered its lifespan. And, you know, if you want the elegant, correct way to say that, go watch Mandalore's video on it, because he had a much more solid way of saying it. But yeah, that. You know, it was a solid 7 out of 10. You got what you came for. And I think if Space Marine 2 is a solid 8 out of 10, get what you come for, you know, killing Tyranids, and I think it's 1,000 Suns this time around, then it'll be a very good game. You know? I don't think it's gonna, you know, change the landscape of gaming. I think it'll be solid fun. You feel like the kind of guy to say, are you from Mississippi because you only miss whose piss I would sippy? I'm gonna use that now, and it's your fault. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm lying to you. I would... That's kind of gross, but it is funny. That won't be an opener, but, you know, if I've been dating someone for a while, I'll break that bad boy out. That's a good test to see, right? If she'll stay around. If you say that, you know, if I say that and I get a laugh, or at the very worst, shut up, you idiot, I'm in. Elves here don't we, folks? We do. Elves good. Counterpoint Land, Rock and Stone. You can love elves and dwarfs. They don't need to be mutually exclusive. In the Elder Scrolls, you can't love dwarfs without loving elves and vice versa. Right? Why am I not riding the minecart? I don't like the jungle very much. I actually kind of despise it. I don't have a lot of health, do I? I love the jungle. So we're actually fan W. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was a fun video to make. I liked pretending to make up what their army might look like. That was actually a lot of fun. Goodbye, countless things of garbage. I'm gonna just eat that. Eat that, because why why not? I'm at 380 hearts. There will be enough chances for me to go underground that I think we're going to just make the boss arena somewhere now. Actually, isn't there a cliff right over there? There is. There's the boss arena. With the blunt of Nagash, until you make it into a video. The blunt of Nagash? I don't know how I could make the blunt of Nagash into a video. I'd also like to say, I don't think I would ever try the blunt of Nagash. I don't smoke pot anymore. And, his pot, I'm good. I don't want to find out. I don't know what demons that'll speak to me after that, but not friendly ones. This is the hard mode Eye of Cthulhu, so what's likely gonna happen is, I'm gonna die. That's it. I'm just gonna die. But I might not. We can hope. Blunt's so good you shove off the mortal coil. That's the best case scenario, but I don't think we'd get the best case scenario. I think you'd just kind of die. And I don't think it'd be a pleasant death. I think that'd be the kind of death where anyone watching you smoke that blunt looks on in fear and terror. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me a lot. How long would this stream be? I don't know. An amount of time. I don't really have any set idea for that. It ends when I feel like it's time to end, and that's kind of it. YouTuber Warhammer or not, you really want to do collab with? I have one that I think is very cool coming up in the relatively near future that I'm not going to say anything more about. I've somehow tricked another influential YouTuber that into thinking I know what I'm talking about. How does that keep happening in regards to 40K? I don't know. It does, though, and it's kind of funny. But further beyond on that one, I'm not going to tell you. I should collab with Divine 212. Not Yahoo is not a website. It's my fat fucking fingers. Now, DJ Beast, I've looked up Divine 212, and I don't know who this is. They have one video. It is it appears to be just a woman kind of raising her hands and, you know, dancing a bit. I don't have much beyond. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm afraid I might look like an asshole for it. Other collab... fucking... Depths is ridiculous. It'd be fun. I'm somewhat afraid to answer that. I'm gonna be fully real. Because I don't want it to come across as either I'm inviting myself in, or I want people to go and bother someone else for a collab. How about I'll give you a blatant answer, and that... It's Eli's Fortnite gamer tag. Oh, so... God fucking damn it. Wait, are the bones... Did he show up? Where did that motherfucker go? Bone Man? I hear his Elzer's Dwarf Discord. Appropriate. He did. Get the fuck back here. But since it's... I have been in a Astartes Anonymous once. It was the Fantasy versus 40k episode. And poor Tom was like, yeah, let's get some serious wins. And then we said Balthasar... We all voted on Balthasar Gelt beating Gilliman because he would steal copper wiring from the McCragg's honor and then turn the armor of fate into lead, and then steal catalytic converters from land raiders. So, you know, my sincere apologies to Red, but yeah. Yeah. I think though, I think I've done 2 with Mr. Bones as well, collabs. Or at least I was part of the big one. Have we done another one? I'm gonna go insane now. Now I can't remember. I don't remember. But, Fate lives life unplugging life sport. Exactly. Bro says he's 28, but the memory... I'm 25. You can't subtly raise my age like that. Alright? I think how about I'll just give my blanket statement on collabs, right? I don't seek them out, not because I don't like them. I do like them. But, this is a personal thing that I don't find true of other people at all, but I'm afraid it will come across as me inviting myself, into their home. I go, hey, you having a party? Let me get in on here. Let's get in. What are you doing? Come on, let me in. I don't want to invite myself into someone's home like that. It's kind of fucked up. Which, again, I'd like to redefine. Never feels like that when someone asks me, so I'm probably just being moronic. But there's that. I'm also not a terribly social person, in the sense of really wanting to reach out. I love seeing my friends. I am very infrequently the one who gets the hangout going. You feel? I like to sit in my own little corner and do my thing. That being said, more VTubers. Who else? Yeah, and I don't know. That's feel like a general question, right? There's not a huge amount of people in the stream, but some worried. I'm like, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'd like to collab with this person. And then that's, I don't want people to be annoying about it. Not that I think any of you individually would then go fucking annoy someone. Like, oh, I want to do collab, maybe let's do collab with him. Go do it, go do it, go do it. But, you know, the group of internet people might do it. Pippa. Stream and get canceled on the same day. Dude. Mr. Arthur Bones. I think that would go one of two ways. I think that would be one of the best streams, and then my YouTube career would end. Or two socially inept autists would quietly play some co-op game, and that would be the end of it. I think there's two options to be had here. The Hardcon wouldn't do that, or maybe it would. Thank you, Explore. A guardsman or a Skaven slave? I'm not. It's the Skaven slave. The option to be funny and say the guardsman is of course there, but one of those is a Skaven slave, man. They do not exist long in the world. But would I be down for that collab? Yes. Of the looks of any of the Primarchs, which would you pick? Give me Gilliman. No. Fulgrim. Fulgrim or Gilliman. Not Sanguinius. I don't want Sanguinius. Although alright, hang on. Do I get the wings and the ability to fly if I pick Sanguinius's looks? Because if so, I'm changing my answer to Sanguinius. Girly man? Yeah? If I want to get pegged. What then? You didn't consider that as an option, did you? Got that Perturabo look normally, so god damn. Damn. Have I told Mr. Bones how much I love the Space Wolf planet World Spirit? No. I've complained about them. Who's throwing bombs? As tall as him, so everything in the world is inconvenient. But I am as tall. Oh. I don't want to be tall. For reasons. They're reasons. Are they good reasons? No. Are they reasons? Yes. I have the Bricky forehead. I'm gonna take that as a compliment because Bricky is, you know, seems like a fun guy and is very successful. Oil Up is one of the Torque Off, Keeper of Secrets, or Titus and Mark X Power Armor. DJ Beast, I'll get to your question in a minute. Thank you for the 5 resident, and I'm gonna go with probably the Keeper of Secrets. I don't think Titus's training covered it, but with training, I think Titus could take it. DJ Beast, first of all, I'm 5'7". You bastard. Second of all, if I'm tall, then my wife might not be taller than me. Oh, you could probably hear another very important mod right now. Okay, okay. You make hairline jokes anymore? Cause yeah, you see, you make the hairline joke, and then you might become bald. That's the risk you take. He did not drop the thing I really needed him to drop, which is really unfortunate. Knowing I will go bald. Yeah, there's your answer, DJ Beast. I hope my height answer satisfied you. Item information, bastard. We are modded. We're dog not here right now. Dog elsewhere. I need that key crystal from the Eye of Cthulhu. So we're going to keep doing this. That one was a lot closer. Thank God I got it. Oh, and Kaioken. I don't remember how to activate. Oh. See? I get abilities now. This one isn't phenomenal, but it is a decent enough starter one. How do I turn on Kaioken? Trying to figure that out and failing. Go away. I can't have this thing and King Crimson out at the same time. But this thing is ranged, so I think we'll stick with this one for now. Should I bum rush Nolan and his friends? I wouldn't recommend that. You should always confederate if you can help it. What do you... 122 of those bad boys. What am I doing? I don't remember what I'm doing. What the fuck am I doing? Key crystal. Key stuff. I need key stuff. I need to go beat the Brain of Cthulhu, which is never fun. What do I do with these? What am I doing? I need 3 mana crystal. God damn it. There's one at least. Oh shit. In modded Terraria, there's anime girls and Dragon Ball Z power, yeah. These really do not attack very quickly. I think that's a star. Ooh, that's a couple stars. Oh, that's we're finding a lot of stars, which is huge. Because I need 3 of these goddamn things, apparently. DVD Stream 1. When they finally make it cross-platform. What are you? Rot Dog. Ugh. Because all of my hours are on console, right? And now I don't have as many hours as the psychopaths who play that game for like years on end. I've got I think like 900 something, which is a lot of time, but in DBD terms that's like what? Nothing. You're almost not a beginner. But enough hours that I don't feel like resetting my progress by switching to computer. So whenever they, in theory, add cross-platform progression, then I will stream DBD. I've wanted to. Maybe I can get like some friends together for a custom game, right? That'd be fun. I played with some. We've done that before with friends. It is genuinely a lot of fun. But purely just, you know, load up a killer game or some stream on my own, sometime. Not soon. Sick. Z is Kaioken. Okay, where dungeon? There dungeon. How much wood do I have? I need more. I can find sky islands now, though, which is very nice. Actually, I don't know what the right height is for this. There's another rot dog. Mr. President, there's been a second rot dog. What am I playing on? I think expert? Yeah, expert. Standard character. The idea of losing all of my items in this game sends me into a conniption fit. How much grinding you need to do. Good, another sky island that's useless. I hope you enjoy the sounds of constant powering up, because they're going to be ever present. Oh, damn, 25 bucks from Scorn's Legacy. At a prior stream, we mentioned just a Warhammer Fantasy RPG. In a tabled RPG and not a video game, there's literally Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Oh, I know. The current edition, 4th, is published by Cubicle 7. Thank you very much for the 25, and I am aware of that game's existence. I'm well aware. Score 20 again, Scored Legacy. I have played the previous editions. It is fun, but can be unforgiving. There is a setting-agnostic rule set called Zweihander. Oh, that's cool. I have played before. It is fun. It is very fun. I like the mechanics of the game a lot. There is some jank with the rules, like how they say, you get a 5% bonus to this. And what it sounds like is you're going to be doing a lot of math on a pretty frequent basis. There's very little math. A 5% bonus is because it uses a D100 like base rolling system. A 5% bonus means add 5 to your roll, or, you know, 10%, or subtract 20%, you know? The British designers of that game did a funny, and probably thought they were being clever, which they weren't. Alright, now I need to be myself for a moment and see how I get this item. Alright. You are going to die. What do you drop? Amadeus Spark. Amadeus' Spark. Hey, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, you know? Good stuff. We're rolling infinite damage under critical hit. Gives me... Yeah, that is... Oh, my... Ulrich's Fury. Now, I will need to double-check before I play again, but for the uninitiated, Ulrich's Fury is... Did you roll max damage on your damage roll? Why don't you roll the damage dice again? And it's always... unless I'm mistaken. Like I said, gonna need to do some brushing up. But unless I'm mistaken, it's always a D10. So did you roll a 10? Why don't you roll another 10 for me? And did you roll a 10 again? Well, hey. Why don't you roll another 10? Roll me another 10. And then you do that until you stop rolling a 10. That is much appreciated, Mr. Scorn's Legacy. Mr. Mrs. You. Thou. Thy. Very funny. Very funny. You know, it's not going to take me that long to get back here with flying. Alright, guide. I don't remember what I do with half of this shit. I know I need to get rid of a lot of it, though. Hello, furry. Come hither. I no longer need the cloud in the bottle, because fly. Another whip. Ayo? You're not the guide. You are the guide. I'm deficient. What did I just do? Oh. Alright. Why'd you tell me to do that, lady? Star Sundering. Alright. Examine the disc. Alright, I examined the disc. Wish I didn't. Where's the nurse? That was a whole gold, I think, for that. Holy shit. Huh? You're dead, right? The game's just glitching out with that health bar? You're dead? Okay. That was very rude of you, waifu. Oh, there's a dude here now. Certainly did. Terraria waifu? Yes. And I got a thing. Another thing. Another thing. I'm never gonna use these. What did I get? And you're going in the... You're going in here. I'm gonna forget about you for the rest of time. Go away. I don't know what that is. I don't need you. You... No, there's the funny lore chest. What's the name, Miku? You watch Cold Ones? Not much. I've seen some. Not much. They're insane. With Loxin, look. Leave me be. How about that? Leave me alone. You ever consider? I no longer need any gravity potions. We can sell this shit. I have 68 fucking gold on me. Holy shoo. You, Chad and Max remind me of you and Eli. Interesting. What happened? Or do I just need to go make me watch to find out? Should play first. Space Marine 2, no, Space Marine 1 for a relatively more relaxed game. Bolt Gun. I say not relaxed, but Bolt Gun is, you know, the old variety of boomer shooter remake. Not old, but, you know, boomer shooter remake where things are happening very frequently. And you need to be locked in, at least at the higher difficulties. Oh, I should probably do something for this, but, poll, I can do that. Right. Someone logged online to Steam the moment I tabbed out, so the poll's hidden. As it turns out, that old Warhammer MMO, still functioning server, private server. I feel like playing that, you know, making a guild out of that would be very fun. Which at some point when I level up my character a bit more, got an old PC working, fuck yeah. I'm gonna need to... Radical, hell yeah, Jigleg. But would like to make a guild in that, because funny Warhammer game. Then a game to me. That's fair. I don't blame anyone for thinking that. But Age of Reckoning is kind of fun. It does look fun. But that, what the fuck just happened? Alright. That completely guild. Fuck. MMO Warhammer thing. If I remember correctly, I think it said you need like 6 people in a party together or something. Then you go to Altdorf in the guild hall and you make a guild. So at some point, I will probably stream this. Stream that. If only for the sake of getting enough people in to make the guild. And then we do funny Warhammer things. Like, I don't know. Fuck, some Carl Franz. I made an elf. What was your favorite model to paint? I like painting Gotrek. That was a lot of fun. You know, I make guild, name it some shitty diabetic joke, and, yeah. That way I'll have a good time. Running on my instead of arguments. I mean, my at this point, my computer isn't super new, but it's certainly newer compared to that game. So I think it runs on modern hardware with rather few issues. For a few months, and then they made Warcraft 3 childhood waifu into undead Hitler. That'll turn you off. I have a schedule for streaming, or is it as random as an Avatar of Cain Victory? Those aren't random, those are just rare. They just don't happen. However, this is, in fact, completely random. The schedule is, yeah, I'll stream today, why not? Or more often, at night. Call the guild Type 2 Dialetics. No, I will not be naming it after Type 2 diabetes. In fact, I think if I was president, my first law, the first thing I would do is invest in genetic engineering to give everyone diabetes. And then the second thing I would do, would be to make it legal for me to just kill people that have Type 2 diabetes. Does this benefit anyone? No. That's it. Describe. You know what? Give me 1 moment. You know what? For the, I noticed, the poll was mostly no's. In fact, it was out of 37 votes, 38 votes, 13% said yes. So that's like 3 of you have this game. There's a fan review of Pirates of the Caribbean Online. I fucking loved that game as a kid, let me tell you. Allow me to provide all of you the sauce. Here's the sauce. To download Return of Reckoning, there it is. IP grabber. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much. Happy to help. I assure you all that I'm 99.9% positive I didn't give you a virus. And if I did give you a virus, it's a virus I also have. So, if it bricks your PC, rest easy, knowing mine's not far behind. Be silent for a moment, Faced Cam. I'll be back in just a short tense time. We're back. I gotta go. Well, have a good night, Chief. Or day, evening, whenever. He would, I would not, I don't know what an IP grabber is. I don't know, I'm assuming it gets your IP address. Talk about our ability to produce insulin. Kill this man. In fact, you know, Lion of Malatia, I'm gonna... You get a 10-second timeout. Fuck you. Oh, that deleted the message. I did not want to do that. My bad, Chief. Just steal my internet using that link. Funny. I think I have a moral right to it. By what right? I want it. Alright, Eyeball's gonna need to go away. This is gonna be a King Crimson fight. Yeah, return a reckoning. Mine is immaculate. I would like some of your internet, please. Mine randomly cut out earlier. I'm Internet Napoleon. Napoleon's estimated between 5'2" and 5'7". Okay, I either am Napoleon or I'm taller than Napoleon. Dog. I will once again return shortly. I didn't turn the thing back on. You know what? All of you can... stare at the significant amount of shit I have in my room for about 5 minutes. Fuck you, DJ Beast. No, I'm not. of you comment about the dog? It seems kind of absurd. Just go mommy feet. Listen. We will... Something, Marathi, Teclis, Alarial... Give me their toes. What the dog doing? He's sitting there. He's going ready for bed. I'll quote myself. Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw the horribly foul things you said about, you know, other stuff. I didn't see the dog one. I don't think I'm going to be beating Skeletron Prime. Oh, but I can fight the Eater. Fight the worm, not the brain. How do I check notifications on Discord PC? Because I got one, and I don't know, like, it was someone replied to something I said. I don't know where to find it. Diabetes and curse venereal combined to become super magic to for Teclis and your kid. God, I hope not. That poor child. Me and Mariah at the room together, one of us coming up pregnant. I'd like to reiterate that statement. And I think in the interest of, that's kind of, affirmation, big true, big facts. Why did you choose Colin? What do you mean, why did I choose my name? I didn't. It was given to me by my parents. I'm quite content with the name. I don't know. Why didn't you choose your name? Why'd you choose whatever your name is? Yes, my name is Colin. No, this is going to be far more effective. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. Here we go. Your name sounds cool. Why, thank you. What do you say? Not need ear picks ever again. Look, there's been many things said by people that weren't me in this chat. Mostly regarding elves and quite horrid things, and I just feel I should, you know, just really, you know, just be honest about it. Me too. I'm right there with you. Reign of Confusion. I don't. What if I don't want that? If I don't care for it? Red. You know, that was definitely pretty foul. But you know, Lion. What am I gonna say? I'm not there with you? I'm not a liar. Have a good night, day, whatever. Thank you for coming, CJ Kicks. Okay, now that's annoying, but I'm pretty sure I've got a mod that turns bosses into NPCs. I need to build more housing. This must happen. Schematic core. All right, well you're gonna go with the rest of them. Look, I may be, you know, I may say some, you know, pretty horrid things in regard to, you know, like elves and stuff, and I mean all of them. You remind me of Cheap Trick from Diamond is Unbreakable. That is... You've crossed the line with that one. That's just unnecessary. You didn't need to say that. You got no benefit from that. That's just pretty mean. Pretty harmful. Pretty horrid. You know, that one, uncalled for. You know? Say funny things about, you know, how I look. Go nuts. Like I said, I'm a confident at least a 5. Maybe even a 6. But referring to me as Cheap Trick, that hurts. That cuts deep. You know, I'm gonna go to bed thinking about that one. I miss my beard. In Terraria. This gives me far more joy than it has any fucking right to. There's a debate happening. Next elf legendary. Yeah, Finnabar's a solid one. I think I'd like Eldyra, as I believe her name is. Yeah, Eldyra. That's it's like Tyrion's squire. She's well, she probably would have been Tyrion 2.0, and then the world kind of, you know, exploded. Which tends to put a damper on any future plot lines. But I'd have Eldyra. Finnabar would also be solid. It could be, obviously, less of a combat legendary lord. I think Finnabar and Yin would be funny. Because Finnabar, you know, he's an expert seafarer. That's his name. Like, Finnabar the Seafarer. And Yin has a habit of drowning Cathayans whenever she looks at a boat. So on one hand, you have someone renowned who's not only the de facto leader of his people, but is renowned for his seafaring abilities amongst what's already the most powerful naval nation on the planet. And then you have Girl Failure Dragon, who I'm not convinced knows how to swim. Union is the best girl flavor. Yeah, I should add, you know, I don't dislike Yin Yin. I'm worried I probably gave that impression from the video. And having seen her, cause there's a mod for her in the on the Steam Workshop, and it's actually pretty cool. So you know, which I wish I discovered more than a day after I made my video about the Cathayan dragons. That's my bad. So you know, I wouldn't be too opposed to her, I guess. That being said, infinitely would prefer the Monkey King. Like, it's not even close. Give me Sun Wukong. Give me the funky monkey, right? I don't really think I need to justify myself too much on that one. That could even be a phenomenal time for, you know, like Ind Koresh to get more than their names for lore. You know, Ind is known as, I think, like the Land of 1,000 Gods, which sounds really cool. I'd like to see some of those gods. You know, maybe just one. Right? You know, I don't think that's insane. What would you want Monkey King's mechanic to be? I think he should, I think Creative Assembly should just break copyright law and, let him be a Super Saiyan. Or a Great Ape. Let him turn into an Ozaru. My Warhammer 15D and just made it Morrowind. As valid as anything else. Again, it's the Land of 1,000 Gods. What do you want more than that? You're insane for wanting more than that. Chat, the concoction hurts. Please stop moving, you're embarrassing me. Give the Monkey King gun trucks for real, man, that would be cool. Rest in peace. Damn, shout out to Sun for getting cucked by Yang, because from what as I understand, the fan base just kept bothering people about it. Right? Did I imagine that? Were they not pretty clear love interests? And then the population of fanfiction.net just sort of gaslit Rooster Teeth into putting Yang and Blake together. From my memory of early RWBY, that seems to be the what happened.
Why hold back when you can solve the problem right now?
That's new. They've changed how this works. I don't remember them having voice lines. I think one scene I think about from RWBY, probably far more often than I either should or was ever intended to, was that scene on the train where there's like two just, you know, they were kind of dickheads, right? But two huntsmen. Like, you know, let the real huntsman handle this. And then they died. But it was never addressed. And the plot of RWBY had kind of gotten incredibly apocalyptic. And the fact that two of the, you know, the last defenders of humanity just kind of died right in front of them was never really addressed, which again, I'm not crying for them. They had about 20 seconds of screen time. You know, they were kind of rude, but the flip side of that is you don't have a lot of those people left. The show I don't think is free, but I fucking... You know what? That's... I mean, it's... in the name of being fully honest, I think Ruby kind of sucks. This is from Starbound. But I enjoy it. I enjoy watching it. I think that's what they should do. They should just put Sun from Ruby as the Monkey King. And, you know, I don't think Rooster Teeth's in much of a position to argue, as it were. I don't think they... Oh, that's depressing. Just from Twitter of Ruby is from Twitter hentai artist. Yeah, he was an anime. Monty knew how to fucking animate. That's something you just cannot debate. Man knew how to animate. Also, who brought that up? Where is it? Lion. I feel you should know that r/Ruby has 187,000 members. r/Ruby NSFW has 204,000 members, so you're not alone in that. A noticeable amount of people don't seem to be there for Ruby either. I describe Ruby as a comfort food of a show. Is it good? Not really. Should be watching it. But it's fun. That being said, again, no, not again, but if you watch Ruby and went, this sucks, I'm not watching any more of this, I couldn't in good conscience blame you. Red vs. Blue is peak. I think I have a very simple answer to that statement. I'm not gonna. No, that's an image. No, hang on. I'm gonna figure it out. No, it says there's words on that too. Hang on. Hang on. This bit isn't funny. And I think it might also have too many characters for me to actually send this, but yeah, Red versus Blue peak. That's my opinion on that statement. More virus. You will consume your virus slop and like it. Time to go beat up Skeletron. DJ Beast has sent me something. Man, that's... Can I go back to being Cheap Trick? This could be Toilet Do or Don't Win. Watch all of it. There's the do. It's peak. It's peak. Match was who has the bigger ego, Cetra Nagash, etc. Cetra's... I don't remember where I put it, but the Tomb King's arcane journal that has, you know, Cetra's rules in it. He can use, I think it's My Will Be Done, which on its own is a... God, that... As a rule quote, that My Will Be Done. Holy shit. But... It's the thing that lets him resurrect, you know, like, a certain amount of Tomb King's just soldiers, or heal like a construct. But the rules itself specify that he can't actually do this because he knows, like, the Lich Priest methods of doing it. His ego is just so massive and his presence so commanding that the dead just stand back up because he's telling them to. It is canon that he became a wizard for no other reason than it was an ability other people could do, and he couldn't. It's crazy that there are people who think the Emperor of Mankind could hold a candle to pretty much a solid 50% of the fantasy rulers. Because, you know, let's be briefly honest about Cetra. And it's an honesty he'd accept. He's a tyrant, right? You know, the Emperor's a tyrant, Cetra's a tyrant. One of them gets results, and one of them is stuck on a chair forever. And, it's not Cetra. Franzone was better than the Emperor. That was actually the brief moment we were serious on the Astartes Anonymous podcast. And, even though Tom was saying, he's like, you know, I thought I was definitely hoping for a lot more 40k dubs. He admitted, as an Emperor, Karl gives a shit about his people and actually ruling. The Emperor is barely an Emperor, because the moment the Great Crusade had, you know, progressed far enough, he's like, alright, I'm leaving. Oh, you going back to Terra to rule? No, I'm going to my basement. Yeah, Cetra, you know, he can be a benevolent tyrant. Will he also kill you because you messed up saying his title? Yes. But have you considered that, how dare you mess up Cetra's titles, right? That's on you. That's your moral failing, not his. Alright, I'm ready to get butt pounded by Skeletron now. Unenlightened masses playing. That makes this a lot more palatable. My Iron Skin potion is running out. That's not good. Alright, now I just need to avoid him and shoot key beams at him every now and then.
Time for a counterattack.
Man. That is Metal Gear Rising music. And it looks like he wasn't... I can't do anything for you without... That was rude. You didn't need to say that. Give me the piggy bank. I don't... Fuck. I don't... Well, that's... We're not here for that. We're here to watch me get fucked in Terraria, as you've seen. Turn of Dis. Why did I say that? You're gonna get me with something. Stream matter if I invented something. I should. I should and probably will. Meteorite has landed. Great. I think the stand is going away for this fight. Apparently we crossed the meteor impact. I don't remember seeing it. Can you fight Skeletron more than once in a night? Like, will the dude come back, or do I need to wait for the morning? Just a bit more of Nurgle's love? No, I can't. Hello, Rot Dog. That's disappointing. I need to wait till the... No, wait a minute. Hopefully that'll bring him back. Mod is the key stuff from Dragon Ball Terraria. It's something. If you just search up Dragon Ball Z, it'll come up. What the hell is this? Nothing really good, but I'll take the money. Yeah, I've heard, like, there's a reason, like, it took a meme resurgence to really bring it back. I know it's not a phenomenal game, but, you know, the bosses are fucking cool. Jetstream Sam, my beloved. Would. I think that's a fair statement. Jetstream Sam would. Does anyone have an objection to that statement? So I do need to wait till that's disappointing. Great plastic bag. I hope you enjoyed the video. There might be some, like, equipment I can get, but for the time being, we're gonna throw a poor man's boss fight arena together real quick. By boss arena, I mean platforming. So I can land on this to recharge key. Thank you for the 5. Have you seen Manga Commons video on Metal Gear Rising Revenge? I have not. But I can watch it. Chat, would you like upset rant or would you like positive? Give us the red. Both? Both is actually probably the easier option. We'll do the rant. How about we'll do the happy one first? Yesn't. We'll do the happy one first, right? I think it is very cool when I get to meet a lot of cool people through YouTube. Is that, you know, the most... You know, is that the longest, most descriptive thing? No, but, you know, either, you know, Twitter or collabs and stuff. Or stream chat and whatnot. I like meeting cool people. This has been very fun. He's talking about Lion. He did say absolutely horrendous things that I agree with 100%, so, look. Yeah. People talk to, especially sometimes some channels and whatnot I look up to a lot. And they like, hey, I like your stuff. And then I need to hold in fangirling to them. Because I kind of really want to, but I don't want to be weird about it. Or just cool people that are fun to talk to, you know? Cool stuff. That's Now, the rant might be that the only good goblin is a dead goblin, because I really fucking wish that wasn't happening right now. Rant about the Altmer? That's not very insightful. Altmer bad. Yes, this is true. He's talking about... a strange potion? What have you given me? This summons things. Alright, you're gonna go in here then, and I'm gonna forget about you. And then arrogant pricks suck. Yeah, it's a pretty simple Altmer rant. If you'd like a longer rant, I would suggest putting on loop Alanal's video about Palinal White Strike. And yeah, just kind of play that on loop until all you can see when you close your eyes is dead Altmer. I don't know how he's gotten away with having that video still up, but that video of his, that's just, you know, it's like that one quest that there's a decent chance you might not know existed, where it's like the Civil War quest line. Why can't I swing? Oh god, I'm in manual stand mode, that's why. It's the meeting where, you know, if you haven't completed the Civil War, you get the Ulrich and Tullius to sit down and talk. Or it's just the Dragonborn coming in and, you know, giving Ulrich a little spook. That's not terribly interesting. However, season unending, yeah. You know, you know, it's a neat little animation. Nothing too spectacular. Except then the ending credits, if I remember correctly, have a narration by Fudge Muppet over a replay of the video, followed by Ulrich just going to town on the Thalmor ambassador. And I saw that, and I kind of was just numb in shock. Just Muppet mention. His Elder Scrolls stuff is peak. I'm pretty sure it was him narrating it. While he's narrating, Ulrich and Thalmor Embassy Lady are... What's a diplomatic way to put it? Engaging in Nord-Altmer diplomacy. There's 3 people behind Fudge Muppet. Oh, well. I haven't watched much of their stuff, so, well, it shows how much I truly know. I know they're good. I don't know much about them. Ooh, this is actually huge. At least that gave, you know, something to do. Oh yeah, they were aggressive negotiations, all right. Did I think I would see, when I clicked on that video, Ulrich raw-dogging a Thalmor? No. Did I? Yeah. Again, don't know why that happened. But it did. It undoubtedly did. It was one of the moments of all time. What video was that? I feel like if I recommend that, I'm not gonna tell you. That's a journey you're gonna have to find for yourself. You want the sauce? Become a man and find it yourself. Something, I think that's a Goblin Slayer image. my angry rant, the rant, is I think I've finally figured out my my least liked person who enjoys 40K, and it ties into why I don't like Space Marines as well. You know, as you probably know, I like Warhammer when it's a little goofy. Especially 40K. Fantasy, you know, I like it a little bit more serious, but, you know, I'm down for some goofs. I'm down to watch Snorri, you know, be the best. And then I'm also down to watch Snorri make me depressed. Turn the face cam off, so the funny voice that talks about elves. That's a valid thing to say. But I finally got it working, so at least for this one, no, don't worry. Next stream it'll probably break again, and then you don't gotta look at my mug. But yeah, you know, I like when it's goofy. I like Dawn of War, where the start and ending point of their motivations are, I need to scream and kill people that are different. Is Cam still at 31 for Zoom classes? Oh, it is absolutely still at $31 for Zoom classes. And when I, what did I just do? Okay. This was hugely unnecessary. At least the bees drop key crystals. Even if I die, this is honestly just fine. I'm gonna die, and I really don't mind that fact. Oh, now it's ready. Good, good. That's perfect fucking timing. Nurse, please put me back together. Surprise bees. Thank you, TF Tango, for the 2. Yeah, fucking surprise bee. Real big one. Not a fan. But yeah, you know, Warhammer, I like it when it's goofy. You know, it's fun. I do not want Raditz' attack. You know, there's people who prefer it when it's serious, and that's more than valid. It's not my thing, right? But if you like it when Warhammer's a bit more serious, completely valid way to be entertained by it. And same for, you know, like the Horus Heresy. I don't care for the Horus Heresy. But, if you do, for all, you know, the jokes I make about it, go nuts. It's a subset of people who go, but it's so good, how do you not like it serious? And it's just, well, I just don't prefer it when 40K is serious, right? And they go, but it's so good, I don't understand how you can't like it. I'm like, well, I don't like it when it's serious. I like Dawn of War, when they're, you know, fun, screaming loud, annoying, but, you know, insane. And then that type of person, it just thinks less of you for it. They're like, what do you mean? The Horus Heresy is so good. I'm not denying that it is, in all honesty, probably pretty decent. If only for economic reasons. You don't get 66 books out of something if it isn't more good than bad. Right? It's when that type of person becomes weirdly judgmental about you not liking serious 40K. It's, what is it? Usually, another sign of that, why I'm not a fan of that kind of fan, is they only really care when it's the Imperium, and specifically Space Marines. You know, you go, I like Bolt Gun and Dawn of War, where the sheer power of their hate is keeping them alive. And then they go, but yeah, but like, look at all these books about the epic tale of, you know, Horus, the heresy, you know, all the Primarchs. I'm like, I don't care. It's not what I'm here for. And then they get angry. And it's kind of fucking annoying. Why collective cautiousness for Queen Bee? I don't know. Millie from Sylvania sent to the Chaos Dwarves, and they make fun of them and their language. That's brutal. I'm sorry. But, yeah, that might not have been much of a rant, but that's, this should get me Skeletron defeated. It's a type of fan, you know, they have their interpretation of Warhammer, and it's not enough they have it. They need everyone to have it. And beyond that, also just, you know, their tastes. Whereas if you go, I don't really like Space Marines. You're then met with a genuine scorn for some reason. You go, yeah, I like Xenos. And they're like, you're really not a fan of that type of fan. Oh, you like Xenos? Well, what if I told you to, you know, what if I thought less of you as a person? It's like, alright, that's kind of weird. You know, I'm probably going to go out of my way to not really interact with you much, but, you know, whatever. I should say, Avikins, that's more than valid. I think, I don't mind when there are books that are just totally serious, right? It's when, like, you know, although I do also agree Kane is better. It's just when it's, like, you're like, yeah, I like Kane the most, because, you know, it's fun, it's goofy. And then they go, well, you're a fucking idiot, because this story of how, you know, Horus got stabbed by, you know, a knife and it turned him evil is, no, it's totally good. And I feel like I'm not in the wrong for not liking that very much. Oh, Autobot Sky, thank you. Should I paint Dark Eldar or Malgan-Ra and Reaper? Oh, I'd go the Reapers. Start with the Reapers, then do Malgan-Ra. And again, I want to say, if you like Warhammer in a more serious setting, you know, you like the Horus Heresy and the Primarchs, good for you. That's, I'm glad you can enjoy it that way. I just, you know, I don't. I feel like if you, like, taking 40k 110% seriously, you can't root for anyone. At least definitely not in the Horus Heresy. Because it's like, well, they're all kind of monsters. Like, if we're being honest, every last Primarch should be beaten through the street and then hung like Mussolini. Even Gorilla Man. Or at the very least, locked up. You could root for Trazen. I could see rooting for Trazen. Not all of them. You know, not everyone in 40k is necessarily a monster, but it's like, in the Horus Heresy, they killed a lot of people whose crime was, I don't want to join the Imperium. And this might be insane, but I don't think that's a valid reason to glass a planet. Right? I don't want to join your empire, so then you glass it? I don't think I'm down with that. I'm gonna eat a lemon. Alright, new plan for Skeletron. By plan, I mean a different key attack. I've got a little bit more key because of the goblin thing. I think we can do this. I guess that wasn't a terribly angry rant, but that's more because I do not have many different tones of voice.
Don't even think about running.
I'm gonna need to do a lot of avoiding of attacks for the next few minutes. Alright, got a potion in me. A lot of damage in me. Oh, hit him! No, that would have been so fucking nice. Whew. God, that was pain. Chippy's couch. Great for chilling like a streamer. Can the bed be considered made? Look, that's made enough. Now I need to go down and grab myself one of these. Oh, it gave me the key fragment first try. That's never happened to me before. That's actually incredibly nice. Mr. Dieman, you can have the couch. Whew. Okay, now what I need to do. So, where's the Eye Cthulhu? I need to take that, and I need to kill myself. I'll speed him along to the melee phase, so we get there quicker. Why am I not taking damage? Okay, now you'll see. Have you seen any Shoddycast videos? No, I have not. Thank you, Organoth, for the 2. You'll see nothing happened, which means I need to kill myself again. So we're just gonna do that. reason you're continuously dying? I assure you, you will see. I think there's like a bunch of bosses that share the same generic boss theme, which is, in this mod, has been replaced by Collective Consciousness. So if they don't have a special theme, they get Collective Consciousness. There we go. Alright, that's what I needed. You can go Super Kaioken. Maybe I should have sold that. Whatever. Is this permanent? It is. See? We turn it off. And we turn it back on. And it's going to be... I did not mean to do that. K. You very slowly gain mastery as you do it more. So we're going to be doing this. Get used to the charge-up noise of Dragon Ball Z Ki. Benefits, its damage is up, key costs are up, speed is up. Then you see when you master it, it's far better for you. So I'm going to plop this down. We're going to do Terraria Classic Grinding. Because I need more of these. I need too many of these, but I then need to go to the Cold Crimson and do this again, so... Hello, Rod Dog. Bye, Rod Dog. Alright, Dr. Bones. Glad you could come out. Ah. Home, we put this here. He's the best Grand Alliance Death Army for beginner. Ooh. Oof. I'm pretty sure 4th edition AOS is just straight up getting rid of leadership. Or bravery, whatever it is. So, until we see exactly how that works, not Night Haunt. Because, I don't want that to turn out like, yeah, they kind of obliterated the Night Haunt. And now they suck to play, right? I'm sure they'll come up with something, and I don't know about them. Osiarch Bone Reapers, not a bad choice. I would say there's a couple different things they can probably handle. Soulblight Gravelord. think they're probably honestly a little bit easier. Because the Osieric had the thing, right? They're the elite death army. So, what that means is you'll have, you know, probably less models to worry about. For the painting and models, that's probably Nighthaunt, honestly, in that case. Assembling, carrying Nighthaunt around, because they're all, you know, spooky, floaty ghosts. Pain in the ass, because they have very small points of connectivity to bases. It's like, it's one bit of their cloak hovering off a small rock. So if you poke the top of the model too hard, it's fallen off. How do I make this thing? Oh, I don't have... I'm stupid. Oh, I need a bunny. Fuck. Has anyone seen a rabbit? Can I buy one from you? No. I buy one from you? No. I can buy that, though. They probably don't spawn in the rain, do they? It's, well... let's see. The, ghouls, the, oh my god, I'm completely forgetting their name. Holy shit, what is the name of this army? Flesh Eater Courts. Wow, that was just completely out of my mind. If you're decent at painting flesh, they would probably be one of the easier ones to paint. If you're not good at flesh, stay far away from them. Painting Nighthaunt, though, is honestly, like, painting ghostly, like, colors is honestly not hard. Just, practice dry brushing, if you're not great at it. Practice, dry brushing, like, the blues and the greens a bit. Practice, like, fading colors into each other. And once you have that reasonably down, you'll be powering through a Nighthaunt army real quick. As always, you know, the characters are a lot more detail, a lot more stuff to worry about, but for the basics of them, go through them pretty quickly. Ooh, Lion, what happened to you? Oh, sorry to hear that. Just checking something, hang on. Right, I think I get the stuff in Crimson Biomes. I'm gonna need to fight them one more time anyway, that bastard. I put away my purification powder. Let's go back. Where did it go? There you are. Bunny. Wondering why I need the bunny. For some reason, it's a crafting ingredient. I'm off with the 5, thank you. It's the core battle strategy playstyle of any Slanesh army. Very short summation. Get into range as quick as you can, because you're going to fall apart at a stern look. But when you do get into range, you're probably going to cause hell. That is just very, very brief summary of it. Use, keep it up. Thank you. How do we get prideful key crystals? I need to go to hell. Fuck. Well, in that case, it looks like it's time for the elevator. I shouldn't have done that, though. Shit. Where's the nurse? Nurse. Where's the nearest crimson? It's all the way back there. Lovely. Resurrect acrylic paint from the dead. Try sacrificing someone for it. I'd recommend that pretty highly. What the fuck are you? Not very tough, as it turns out. No actual Crimson Cave there. Oh. Oh. JoJo Meteor. Actual meteor. Where's the powder? There you are. Yeah, see, not every boss, as you can tell, has a collective consciousness. Home. Come over here. No. Yes. What am I? Why did I do that? This way. I need the pick. Now it's time to sell the inordinate amount of shit I'm holding. Alright. Now it's time to build the elevator. This is as good a spot as any. Down we go. We worked to earn the right. Oh, man. player be in the same guild and chaos players are in different guild? I am assuming so, yeah. I've only started playing it recently. Like, when I say recently, I mean last night. So, I'm assuming. I don't think there's any, like, big enemies everyone has to fight. Being said, I don't think there was an undead, so, I don't know. The fellas in charge of keeping the game going seem to be, like, very community-driven, keep stuff happening, like, add content. So, who knows? Maybe one day we're gonna get a Skaven expansion where everyone's gotta fight them. That would be peak. As you can expect, I made an elf. Now comes the part where I check how far and get sad because, yep. Another 10 minutes of this, probably. Skaven are added, I am defecting. I'm defecting with you if they are added. I don't know how much they can add, because, like, it's a private server of the game. I don't know. I don't think they have access to the code. I don't know, honestly. Here, the Superman baby curl is odd. What are you on about?
Oh, God.
Ugh. See what you meant. Oh, come on. I just gotta get cut. I think one of the guys who made, like, keeps it going was a developer for that game proper. Forgot it came with like the two orc character, like the green skin and the goblin, like the goblin orc. Far along are we? 38%. Could be going quicker. Could be going slower. No, it couldn't. Still, there was a like that. Doctor's okay. That's I didn't know doctors had home vasectomy visits. No, that was a thing. That's not a mining potion. That's disappointing. Make sure this is even. Good. good. Parked outside your neighbor's house one time. F for that guy's balls. Rest. See you later. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not a mimic, because it's not killing me. What are you? I need a... Alright, well, I don't have that, so... Getting close. Closer than I was. A weird bouncing chest. Let's get to hell. Let's get the next level key crystal. 46%. We're gonna get to one of the Super Saiyan forms. What opportunities was faction Warhammer Fantasy? What if I killed you? What if I just hurt you with hammers? Every time I break into a patch of ground that's like dirt or silt or mud, I'm renewed with life, and then it goes back to stone, and I wish for death. Things that need to happen before hard mode. I need to have Super Saiyan mastered. Need some bigger attacks. I don't remember if I can get a higher key count yet. Super Vegeta, so I got that going for me. Alright. Back down we go. Where's the mod is the anime girl from? Stars Above, I think? It's Calamity compatible, so that's fun. this is less fun. Need more water. Which is rather deeply unfortunate. Fuck. Okay, I ran out of water. Sent an image. I received an image. The Snipmobile. Holy shit. Dr. Snip. The man himself. I can fly back up, dump the load of garbage I've acquired, sell everything else, to be Super Saiyan, very important, bunny. Well, now we go down. Lion, have a good night, my guy. Probably not going to be enough water. Ooh, there's all this. Alright, down we go. Come on, be enough. Website that would offer you ketamine during sessions. Oh shit, I'm drowning. So much that the drugs told him to stop. That is... I'd ask if he's okay, but I feel like I know the answer. I love Diggy Diggy Hole so much. almost there. Oh. Not almost there enough. At least this is all mud. That honestly makes that so much easier. Background is lava. That's a very good sign. %67 mastery. All right, all right. Just a little bit of lava in the way that, you know, we can drain away. As easy as that. And we made it to hell. Finally. What the hell are you? Hell butterfly. Well, it tracks. Now I put this here, and then that there, and then we wait for bad guys. What is this? Don't give a shit. Don't want that. Would afford bombs, or I did oppose using bombs to dig the elevator. That's you're insane. I'm not using bombs to dig the elevator. That would be so inefficient. Also, no, insulin payments are not cheap. All that bomb money could have been used to buy like 3 minutes worth of insulin. Where are all the bad guys? At least do I have not enough. Although actually this would be a good time to test the elevator. Slowly, slowly. Alright. Next level of charging shit. Now we gotta check how to make the thing. See the YMFAH Dark Souls 2 video? No, but I'd like to now that I know it exists. I need to go murder skeletons. Well, such is my life. How much, say, is a month's worth of insulin there? Let me check that for you real quick. Assuming you're insured... We're gonna go with insurance, right? A 3-month supply of insulin, if you have good insurance, is about $100. However, this does not factor in the insurance, the things needed to get the insulin into your body, or things like, you know, to monitor your blood sugar. Adding on to that is, of course, the insurance cost, which is, in all fairness, it's certainly harder for me, but that is the price it'll be for YouTube as a living. The fact that I'm in any position to be able to say I can do that, even potentially, is wonderful. Couple upper $100 a month, depending on which provider I get. Is not cheap. So, rough guesstimation for yearly costs. $12K a year? Some-ish. That's very rough napkin math I'm doing at 11:53 at night. And with some concoction in me, so don't take my word for that off the top of my head. The first Breadmaster, thank you for the the $44.99 try, so it costs about 1 crap load? Yes, it costs about 1 crap load. That's America, baby. Real time zone is 12:53. No, it's 11. Anything else is a fake, wrong time zone. How much key crystals is this? Okay. That many. Need 4 more. I can leave. Leave hell. 1 more. Please fly up. Damn it. And we're good to go. And goodbye, hell. Hello, Jotaro. Sorry, which of us has Sentinel Prime on the moon? Checkmate. What? What are you on about? What is bro yapping about, is my only thing I have to say to that. Gulp. Alright. Do I still get mastery if I'm not in... I do. Dungeon we go. I need a whole bunch of skeletal essences. need total? Oh, that's so many of them. That is... in total... 15, 40. Fuck. I forgot about... Look. I forgot about Sentinel. Alright? Listen. It's not Optimus Prime ripping his face off. It is, however, Optimus Prime executing a surrendered prisoner of war. Based. Is my vision all fucked up? Skeleton of enemy. What the fuck? Alright, that's just rude. I wonder if they up the drop rate for that. Usually yeah, that's... Light up the dungeon. Inventory's going to be filled with astronomical amounts of shit by the time this is over. Bone welder. Why not? Was someone like Boudica in it? I don't know off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Oh, hello. We get a house later, which is probably going to die before you get it. We got 98, almost there. Oh, the mechanic, too. I'll sell you some of my garbage while I'm down here. Silent Bazaar. Furious Staff of Necrosteocytes. Why did I die? What the fuck just happened to me? Well, kind of blows. King Crimson is better than you. I'm sorry, you're getting sold. I'll call it there, actually. Next time I play this, we'll resume. The engineer killed you? That bitch. Well, yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm probably going to try to actually sleep at an almost reasonable hour. Almost. Operative word. And, yeah, I wish you all the best night. A day, evening, whatever it may be for you. Phoeba, say goodnight. she's staring at me. She says goodnight. Oh yeah, Return to Reckoning. At some point, probably gonna stream that. Want to get a guild. But yeah, take care, everyone. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.